Welcome to my 2015 Fall Decor Tour, and right now I'm standing with my back up against the front door, and this is where I like to start every decor tour because I feel like I'm inviting you guys over my house and I want you to see it like any of my guests would. So come on in and I'll show you around. The first thing you'll notice is my large fake pumpkin that I got from Michael's a few years ago at the top of the stairs. And then I have my silhouette Martha Stewart mice. I just stuck those on there with some Scotch tape. And you'll also notice my lanterns from my Target Dollar Spot haul. And in them I put little tea light candles, the fake ones, and they just turn on and I think it adds a really nice ambiance. And then all those little pumpkins that you see on the stairs are real. In the corner, that is a Leaves plug-in, and the scent in there is Leaves from Bath & Body Works, my very favorite scent. In that door to the right is our powder room. I wanted it to feel festive, especially for when our guests came over. So I took what I had and I just put a little display on the shelf right there. And I can't actually put too much on the shelves because they're really flimsy. So I had to go with the lightest decor that I could find. And that owl is very light and he's very cute. And just below him, I have a simple pumpkin on a stack of clean, fresh white towels. And then above it all, I have a fall chalkboard sign. I made that sign myself and I just switch out what it says from season to season, and I always write it backwards so that you can read it the correct way in the mirror when you're washing your hands. And this is what the other side looks like. It's very simple, but I really love the way it turned out. And you can kind of see the fall sign in the mirror there. But what I have is just a Yankee Candle plug-in. That scent is an apple cinnamon. It smells delicious. And then I have some fall branches that I got quite a few years ago, and I just stuck it in a vase with some little pine cones. I really love the touch of the little pine cones. And then I bought the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin hand soap. I love buying the foam because I feel like we can use it up in the fall season, because I know I'm going to want to buy the Christmas scents come Christmas time. And this is actually the only soap I bought because I'm trying to use up all my other soaps and save a little bit of money. Moving on is our entryway decor, and just to the right of this is our front door, just to give you some perspective. And you'll recognize on the mirror I have my acorn banner that I got from the Target Dollar Spot. Below that I have branches and a vase, and then on the table I just have another one of those mini pumpkins. I love the pop of orange, with another fake candle and some books I've had that I've covered with just a little fall foliage. Looking out from the entryway, we have this little hallway, and on this bench I just put my sparkly pumpkin, and then that pumpkin basket I use for the Halloween candy for the kiddos. And then in that lantern I have another fake candle and those little gold acorns I got from the Target Dollar Spot, and this looks really beautiful at night. Here is a main overview of our living space. So we're gonna start over by the entertainment unit. You see a basket with a couple pillows in it. I love that feather pillow. I got it from Target a couple years ago, and that's mainly just hiding one of the electrical outlets because I think it just makes it look a little better and cleaner. On top of our entertainment unit, we just have this beautiful centerpiece that I got from Michael's. You'll also probably recognize it from my fall haul I did earlier. And I also was able to find these white pillar candles on clearance. I was so excited. I've been on the hunt for them. And below is just a little brown pumpkin, and I stuck them there because I didn't know where else to put them. Moving on to our coffee table, I have had the same setup for almost a year, and I've just been switching out my accessories to kind of fit the season. So that's all I've been doing on my coffee table. But I took all my sprigs that I got from Michael's this year and I just stuck it in this white vase, and I got that crow from Papyrus on clearance a couple years ago, and then I got this gold accessory from Target and I just stuck that on some books. Those books are actually really old and I just covered them with white and brown paper. I also switched the pillow out on my chair, and now we're gonna go into the dining room, which is one of my favorite places. I love, love, love this display this year. I think part of it is the symmetry. I've been really into symmetry and decorating lately, and of course I have the cotton wreath. I've been really into cotton. It's very Joanna Gaines-like, and I love it. I just stuck it on there with some burlap ribbon that I had, and I took push pins and I stuck it in the window in the back in order to hold it. I also love the fact that I already had everything on hand for the vases and the willow branches, and I love the pop of orange with the fall foliage. My house is pretty neutral, and I realized that I really love the orange color of fall, and I think it pops really nicely against all my neutral colors. And one of my favorite things about this display is this little glass pumpkin. I got this from Yankee Candle a couple years ago, and it's made to hold a candle, but instead of holding a candle, it's actually holding candy. And inside is my favorite Justin's dark chocolate Reese's peanut butter cups. Actually, they're not Reese's. They're just peanut butter cups, but you guys know what I mean. And in the little cubbies, I just kind of have all my leftover decor. So it's not really meant to be there for decoration. I just kind of stuck it there to put it somewhere. So I had these little crystal vine things, and I decided to put them on the chandelier because I had a certain look in my mind I was going for. And I did not accomplish that look. I think the shape of my chandelier is just different, so it didn't work out, but I just decided to leave it up there. And then below on the table, I just took all my little extra pumpkins and I stuck them in a vase that I already had. I like to keep our table very simple because we eat from there, and it's just something that we can move over really quickly. Now moving into more of our kitchen area, we have our bar cart. I was so excited to style this for the fall, and I have more cotton on it. I told you guys I'm obsessed. I got that canister from Target this year and the cotton from Michael's. I just think it's beautiful. I have more of those pillar candles I got on clearance, and I also got these really cool matches that I found from Bath & Body Works. I love how they're very vintagey. I'm not like a big Halloween person, but I love the fact that the print is vintage and these are very large matches. I just think it looks so pretty next to the candles. And then below on the bar cart, we just have our sparkling water. My husband especially loves this stuff, and next to it is our guard fox, and he likes it there. We are almost done, and the last thing I want to show you guys is our new kitchen. For those of you that don't know, we renovated our kitchen last year and it was under construction. So this is the first time I can decorate it for fall. I'm having so much fun with it. And above the kitchen, you will see all of our fall vines on our stair rail. And I like them there because they kind of remind me of the trees, because the tree leaves are up high and so are those vines. Taking a closer look, I put this little display together on our counter, and I have an autumn candle burning, and you'll notice that in the picture frame there's something very familiar, and that is the cover of Paper Source's catalog this year. So I thought that that was even better than printable art because I didn't even have to print it, so I tore that sucker out and I framed it. These beautiful branches were a total splurge for me this year. I didn't buy them last year, so I promised myself I would buy them this year. And I love the fall decor that you can buy and then throw away at the end of the season, basically the fresh stuff, because you don't have to store it. This is just a closer look into my kitchen, and I absolutely adore this fall dishcloth that I got from Home Goods this year. And my aunt actually gifted me with this one, and I love their little pom-poms on them. I think they're so festive and nice. And I also have this one on my dishwasher because it reminds me of Thanksgiving. And this concludes my fall decor tour. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.